Okay guys, here's another video of some recent pickups. Well, not that recent, in the last 2 months or so, going to record shows and record shops and a couple eBay purchases and so on. White Lion, how'd that get in there? Anyway, that's trade bait, that White Lion. Anyway, mostly 80s metal and some thrash and some death metal from the 90s. Some reissues, majority originals. Anyway, okay, let's get started. So, got this Metallica EP here. It's on Vertigo label from Europe. And we got Testament. I held out on this. I used to have this in the about 20 years ago. I got rid of a bunch of metal stuff, and I have some regrets. So I got it back. I paid more than I wanted to, but it is what it is. Testament, the Legacy, original press. And Supertramp. I really like this album. The sound quality on this album is killer. This is another, I've got like 5 different variations of this album. And this is a MoFi one from the late 70s, I think it was. There's the label there. It's one of the first MoFi Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab rock issues, as far as I can recall. Anyway, next up, Maniacs. This is a good heavy metal album, in my opinion. It's on Bonsai label, Canadian press. And Vengeance. I took a chance on this, and it's actually not too bad. Heavy metal album. It's the original press on Columbia. This I was surprised to see. It was on my want list. Danzig 3. It's a bootleg. Sound quality is not too bad. So I was very pleased to see that and add it to my collection. So now I have Danzig 1, 2, and 3. The 1's original. And I got a Venom. Welcome to Hell picture disc. I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked it up. The price was right. Can't see the backside there, but Metal Church, Blessing in Disguise. It's original press on Elektra. And then this White Lion. I saw it and the price was right, so I figured I'd use it for trade bait. It's original press. Okay, now let's go to the box. Kiss, Animalize. I never had this album, so the price was right. I figured I'd pick it up. It's original press as well. And then an Early Rat. I think this is their first album. I'm pretty sure it's their first album. It's an original press on Time Coast. This one here I was surprised to see, because I don't believe I've seen an original copy for sale. So it must be pretty hard to get. Extreme 2, Porno Graffiti. Good album, some good guitar work in this album. I saw them on this tour with David Lee Roth. Original press. DBC, still sealed. It's a thrash album. See it there. And this was, this is still sealed. Sodom and Hellhammer. So one side's, I think it's a double LP. Hellhammer on one and Sodom on the other. It's still sealed, so I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm not sure. Vinnie Moore. This is a great album. Good heavy metal. Awesome guitar playing. This is on Bonsai. Tommy Aldridge on drums. And Tony McAlpine plays keyboards, and I can't remember who the bass player is. But good album, good album. Obituary. This is a reissue. Cause of Death. I never had it. So I've got the reissue on red vinyl for now. I'm still on the lookout for the original. It's kind of costly. Led Zeppelin 2. It's original Canadian press on the red label. Very good sound quality on this. It's first issue. And then we have Trouble. Good album. Or doom metal, I'll call it. And that's on Bonsai original press. And then we've got Axe Witch. This is my second copy of this. The price was good, so I picked up another copy. It's on Bonsai as well. And then we have Celtic Frost, Morbid Tales. Great album. This one's on US copy on Metal Blade, an original press. And then we've got Bathory, The Return. This is original US press on Combat, green label. Pretty tough record to get. And then good thrash record, Razor, Violent Restitution. It's original press. The cover's a little bit beat on it, but I never had it. So the vinyl is pretty good. It's VG Double Plus on Fringe, Canadian press. Glad to add that to my collection. And then this one here was a real surprise. It's a pretty common record, and I've got it already. But this is original press, and it was still sealed. And the price was super good on this. Like, it was, you know, cheaper than I would have sold it for. Brand new copy, still sealed. Malmsteen, Rising Force. And Exploited. I really like this album cover. Death Before Dishonor. Original press, US Combat. Actually, maybe it's a Canadian Combat. I think it's a Canadian Combat. That's cool. And here's a reissue of Facelift, Alice in Chains. I never had this on vinyl. When this came out, it was tough to get vinyl or records. Everything was transferred to CDs. And I basically gave up, because you'd go to a record store and try and get a vinyl copy of something, and then you know, if it was available, they'd have to order it for you, and too much a hassle, so I gave up at the time. Obituary. This is their new album. And pretty good album, I like it. And then this was a what the hell you call it? Black Friday record store day release, Individual Thought Patterns. I never had this. And so now I have a reissue of it. And then we've got Danzig 2 right here. Super happy to get that into my collection. It's on like a green colored vinyl, green mixed with black. That was cool. Bootleg copy. Sound quality is pretty good though. Very, very pleased to get that into my collection. And Dying Fetus, Reign Supreme. I was glad to get a copy of this. It was on my want list for a while. And then next we got Sacrifice. Soldiers of Misfortune, good album. Glad to get that in my collection. And then this thing here, I haven't played it yet, I'm not sure. I actually thought it was the band Martial Law. And I was like, you know what? I knew one of the guys in Martial Law, but I didn't see him in the picture, so I thought this was prior to him being in the band. So I picked it up because it was cheap. And it turns out it was some band named, called Emergency, and the album's called Martial Law. So I screwed up on that one. I haven't listened to it yet, but I don't think it's going to be any big deal. And then Dokken, Beast from the East. This original copy on Elektra. And then I got at a record show, I got a couple Slayer. I think these were 2013, 2014 releases. They were still sealed, and the price was reasonable, so I never had them. So I picked them up. And here's the next one. This is also sealed. Reissues. And I got this Dead Kennedys. It's original press. Right there. I like this album. Agent Steel, Mad Locust Rising. This is my second copy of this. I didn't have a Music for Nations, so the price was reasonable, so I picked it up. European press. And then Oz, Third Warning. This is a Canadian press on Bonsai. And then I was happy to get this. I got it on sale. Destruction, Eternal Devastation. I never had this in my collection. This is a Canadian copy on Bonsai. I paid up for it, but it was on sale and I paid much cheaper than the original asking price, so I was pleased with that. It was like 40% off. And then we've got YNT, original press. And we've got Bad Company, Fame and Fortune. Original. UFO, Michael Schenker. Original press. We've got another YNT. And original press. And then we've got this Carcass artwork. Now, unfortunately, this is my second copy of this, and both of them have issues. So I got this copy hoping it wouldn't have the same issues as my other copy, but unfortunately it does. Maybe not as bad. I'll have to play them back to back to see. Okay, so then I got this, another copy of GNR Lies. This is an original copy, but it's on translucent vinyl. So my other copy wasn't like that, which was kind of neat. So I picked it up. And then we got Motorhead, No Remorse. I never had this, and I'm missing, it's a double LP and I'm missing one side. So the price was cheap, so the chances of me finding the side 1 and side 2 are probably slim to none. But what the hell, I got it for the cover. And then we've got Kiss Alive. original LP. This is complete with a booklet, double LP. Not really a super big Kiss fan, but yeah, it's pretty cool, so picked it up. Got this Megadeth Anarchy in the UK and Devil's Island Live. And I picked this up for fairly cheap. I'm not a big fan, but I'll use it for some trade bait. Tora Tora Surprise Attack. Still in the shrink with hype sticker and everything. Original copy. Anyway, that's I motored through these pretty good. But that's it for now. I do have others, but I'll save those for another video. And if you like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll post some more videos if I get enough people that are interested. I've got lots of records. I have over 600 metal records, and I also collected 45s from the 50s and 60s onward, mainly rock and roll, rockabilly, that kind of thing. But my main choice of music was thrash, 80s and early 90s. That seemed to be the peak of the music that I liked for heavy metal wise anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and give it a like and subscribe if you liked the video, or comment below with any questions or any comments or anything, and I'd appreciate that. Anyway, take care, have yourself a good weekend, and we'll see you guys later.